Hello and welcome back to the GreenScenario tutorial series, and let's have a look at the green areas component. So by default it generates a loan, but there is multiple other types that we can choose, and then you'll see that all of these have produced different results in the KPIs over here. And they also have an option for us to specify whether they are freshly planted or whether they are preserved by us. And this option has only influence or is only visible when we have a green factor module turned on. So when I go back to that, we can see that potentially with, for example, meadows, if they are planted or preserved, you can see that the green factor score over here is changed. When it comes to irrigate, and not all of these elements over here would be affected. So for example, if we have an extensive park and it's planted or preserved, it doesn't really have any effect, but still it depends on the KPIs. Over here you have the option to select it. When it comes to irrigation needs, it will only be visible when we have a storage component, and we'll explain in the dedicated video how this one works. But the contribution of the storage component, where we're going to be intercepting rainwater, and then we can define what are the irrigation needs for this particular green area. So, and this is defined when you hover over this the slider over here. It will give you a little hint, and it will tell you that this value is actually in liters per square meter, and you can define it however you want. And these irrigation needs will only be taken into account if there is a storage component introduced to the drawing.